Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and Restless official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. As Newman lashes out at Billy Abbott, Amanda Sinclair will disclose Aristotle Dumas' true objective, according to the Young and the Restless recap for Friday, May 16th. Let's talk about all the exciting drama. After receiving different texts regarding a meeting pertaining to Aristotle Dumas, Lily Winters, Devon Winters, and Nate Hastings will all wind up at society. Before Amanda enters the room, the three of them will presume that Dumas is about to fire an employee. After feigning to be Dumas for a short while, Amanda will finally admit that he is a man and her boss. Amanda's explanation of how Dumas enlisted her as his lawyer will confirm Lily, Nate, and Devon's fears about his intentions. Amanda will clarify, though, that Dumas believes Neil Winters would be proud and has no desire to pursue Winters. That will increase the likelihood that Dumas knew Neil directly. Amanda will provide evasive answers to all the inquiries she receives, but in the end, she will maintain that Dumas has only one goal in Genoa City, and that is to please everyone, especially Lily. Amanda will act as though Devon is reading too much into a straightforward phrase, but Devon will believe that it sounds like Dumas is doing all of this for Lily. Amanda will make it clear that Dumas is only interested in Chancellor Industries and assert that Victor Newman's treatment of Billy upset her boss's sense of fair play. There will be many inquiries about Dumas' true identity, but Amanda will imply that he is who he says he is and imply that it is common for someone in his position to alter his name and keep his identity a secret. Amanda will stress that Winters is not a target, but she will understand why there is still some mistrust over Dumas. Amanda will actually outline the reasons why Dumas finds Devon, Nate, and Lily admirable. Amanda will make it apparent that Dumas believes Lily is a survivor by discussing her illness, loss, and time in prison. Devon will encourage Amanda to express gratitude to Dumas for the praise and inform him that they will continue to monitor the situation. Devon and Lily will then accompany Nate to his home. Devon will appear unsure of their strategy to employ Damian Kane and their next steps as they all reflect on their chat with Amanda. Although Lily will pretend that Amanda might hold the secret to enticing Dumas out of hiding, Amanda's involvement in all of this will truly catch Devon off guard. When Sharon Newman discovers Phyllis Summers and Nick having a private moment in the park, she will interrogate them because it appears to be heated. Sharon will be able to talk endlessly about her trip to London with Nick and the kids because Nick and Phyllis will pretend that it's a conversation about Summer Newman being in Milan. Sharon will put pressure on Phyllis to travel to Milan with Lucy Romalotti, Daniel Romalotti Jr., and possibly Harrison Abbott. After feigning to give in and act as though Nick ought to join, Phyllis will ultimately acknowledge that she is kidding. Nick will go to resume his work after Phyllis expresses gratitude for everything he did for her today. When Sharon asks Phyllis what she meant, Phyllis will clarify that Nick had been there for her ever since she broke up with Billy at Abbott Communications. Phyllis will point out that Nick didn't bring up London when Sharon begins discussing it once more. As they maintain this fake good act, the entire conversation will essentially give the impression that Phyllis and Sharon's hatred is simmering beneath the surface. Phyllis will go without telling Sharon who she will be seeing since Amanda will email her to let her know she is in town and want to meet at society. Billy will be pushed by Sally Spectra to stop ranting about Victor and Adam Newman in another area of the park. Billy will be forced by Sally to walk barefoot on the grass and visualize his anxieties dissipating like a heap of leaves. After Billy thanks Sally for soothing him, Nick will interrupt and accuse Billy of firing Phyllis. Phyllis will spy on Nick and appear moved by his defense of her since Nick will feel that Billy kicked her when she was on the ground. Phyllis will then give Amanda a hug when they rejoin at society in Monday's YNR episode. After a brief reunion, Amanda will acknowledge that Phyllis played a role in her decision to travel to GC. Why on earth are you attempting to get in touch with Aristotle Dumas? Amanda will ask Phyllis, who is stunned. According to teasers for The Young and the Restless, Phyllis and Amanda will both need to explain themselves, so tune in for more information on all the startling revelations that will follow. The actress from the CBS soap opera published 2 images on her own Instagram page along with the caption, "Get to know our smallest relatives, Suki and Sunny." She continued by introducing Sunny, a 1.5-year-old male who also happens to be a 10-pound bundle of terrier energy, and Suki, a 4-month-old female Chihuahua Dachshund mix. "Your guess is as good as mine," she said, despite her uncertainty about Sunny's breed. In addition to being joined at the hip, she said, this rescue pair is so good for me and brings me endless joy. Regarding Rita, the actress uploaded another cute throwback of herself cradling the child in March 2024, writing, "Sweet little Rita Hayworth when she was a puppy. John knew I would have to keep her even though I assured him we were only fostering." Who was she to blame? Take a look at that face. Diane and Jack show Kyle various lipstick-holding brooches at Jabot. He finds them elegant and practical. According to Diane, it was popular in the 1950s. Kyle reflects that this validates his statement to Audra that there are no new products in the cosmetics industry. He reveals that his ex is launching a new business named Vibrante and says it has a game-changing new product. They assume Victor is providing the funding for her. Jack questions why the mustache would believe that Jabot would be at danger from a business owned by Audra. Diane cautions that nothing they do will stop Victor when they restate that they eliminated his moles at Jabot. Jack Diane claims Audra is untrustworthy, but Kyle counters that they should find out what she's up to. He might be able to take it from her. Jack cautions Kyle about this and says he isn't concerned about a new business. Kyle gripes that she is cruel. Diane concurs with Jack. What's the harm in finding out what she's up to? Kyle wonders. Diane believes he might damage his bond with Claire. How would you do it? Jack asks. Kyle will learn about this fantastic product. Jack doesn't think it exists at all. Kyle believes he knows exactly how to make her tell the truth. When Claire gets to Jabot, she informs Kyle that her grandmother and mother support the idea of throwing a party. His consent to postpone moving in together is the only aspect of the plan that has not been verified. He consents to do it long enough for her to try one last time. When they do make the move, he wants her to be completely committed. Claire is certain that her granddad will see their compatibility. Kyle acknowledges that he has a scheme of his own, one that includes Jabot and one of its rivals. Vibrante is Audra's new business. He needs to determine whether she has a viable product, as she claims to have a fantastic product. Claire inquires about his strategy. Kyle claims that in order to reveal the truth, he will need to become close to her. What exactly are you suggesting? Claire asks with a wince. Kyle reassures her that it wouldn't be unsuitable. He is aware of the keys that will cause her skull to blow up. To obtain information, he will seem to be interested in her new endeavor. Claire believed he didn't care about it. They must find out if Kyle has a miracle product, but she isn't. If you truly think this is the only way, shrugs Claire. He tells her that she shouldn't be concerned. Claire doesn't seem persuaded. Nick saves the day. Phyllis expresses gratitude to Nick for taking her to the park. She is being revitalized by the fresh air. See